Hey guys, Matt at Triple Locked Adventures. Today we're going to be doing section 4 of the Arizona BDR route that's in the Cocochino National Forest. Route.
Do it.
Welcome to another adventure with Triple Locked Adventures. Today, we're tackling section 4 of the Arizona Backcountry Discovery Route, taking us deep into the heart of the Mogollon Rim. This stunning stretch of trail is filled with breathtaking vistas, challenging terrain, and a history as rich as the landscapes around us. Buckle up as we explore one of Arizona's most iconic overland routes. Let's hit the trail.
Oh my god, turning down that low speed compression even more. Now it feels like we're on a pillow.
It does. Hello, beautiful Billy.
Zoe, your window's open if you want your window. Cattle guard.
Button down. Roads are smoother than our roads at home. Yeah, they are.
There
you go. Isn't it better?
She says,
we're gonna do a seat-delete and make that a spot for his gear. And then we're gonna have like a bed with posters, not even
like a Zoe Thrum.
Yeah.
This is super smooth.
Isn't that beautiful?
I think what makes it so interesting is not only is it diverse, but in such a short span of time, you know? He's cruising.
Yeah, he gave you a big wave too.
Yeah. Toyota wave of both we're flying.
Woo! We're both caught doing what we shouldn't be doing.
A lot of the times, not that you should be, but a lot of times if you want to smooth out the razor chop stuff, you know, whatever they call that.
Washboard?
Yeah, the washboard. You got to go 40, you know? Not that you should be, but... depends on where you are in your gear range. It used to always default to 4th gear, but now it seems like it can also go to like 3rd and stuff too.
Interesting.
Curves and mountain grades.
Lookout tower.
What's that?
Point lookout tower.
Cool. If I felt like we had a little extra time, I would have went up there. But it's all right.
It's alright, there's going to be some lookouts all around and south. That'll be great.
Mud. Snow and ice there.
Yeah. We're at 7,000 feet.
That'll do it. That will do it.
Oh, cool.
Use an old military juicing house.
Whoa.
So we used to use those at farm shop.
That's fucking cool.
That exact truck practically, but with a cargo bed on the back. Slow so this guy sees this. Bunch of them.
Coming up post lunch.
Maybe. Look at his views.
That.
Look at these freaking views. That is insane. Talk about yours had the pines though. This is, you said it's one of the largest pine forests.
Yeah, Indonesian.
Wow. It's insane. I thought we had a lot of pine up in the northeast, but
What did I say earlier? We don't have pine like this.
no.
Apparently no one has pine.
Yeah, right?
Except here.
This low speed compression seriously made a huge difference. Like you can't even feel it, but there is a decent amount of razor on some of these corners, and it just feels like you're hitting little pebbles instead of razor burn. Sharp curve.
Yeah.
A little wet and a little icy.
Oh, icy. Yeah, be careful.
Yep.
Some patches.
I think that was all really rough back there. You don't even feel it. It's crazy.
Same. Just like cut out of the rock.
Yeah. What a cool road.
At some point, if you're up for it, a lot of this banter you're talking about would be cool on video too, with your front-facing camera.
Yeah.
Kind of like your real-time tape of it.
I could just throw that one on, and there's both. Yeah. I mean, that's recording audio too. But yeah, I could do that and then cut back and forth. Why not, right?
Try it. See what you think. Gotta find what you're comfortable with.
I mean, what's the worst that happened? To delete the video?
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Use it.
This guy camping down here. Maybe. Either that or a work truck. One of the two. have gone back that direction back there. And gone around that way.
Guess we'll find out.
Or we're turning around. Just when you thought you were safe with a BDR route.
Right? I thought I was done circumventing for the morning / afternoon.
Clearly they don't have any cattle up here. That cattle guard was completely like plowed over. Sections were, right?
Well, overall it does, but I wanted to see like how many miles we're clocking,
Gotcha.
so that I can see what comes up before or after said road closure. Like how far back am I going to have to backtrack us?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there should be a way of marking. That's actually good feedback for Garmin, though. There should be a way of saying road temporarily closed,
Right.
and then it reroutes you back or something. Might be why all those guys were going the other direction, though.
Possible.
Right in between third and fourth gear. Was that PA that we were doing the BDR route, and although the roads were closed, they literally had detours marked?
Yeah.
It's almost like they knew people
Yeah.
would be on them. Yep,
I want to say that was for the hunters' benefit.
probably.
You don't mess with hunters in
No. Arizona either, though.
PA. No, probably not. Alright, well that was 2 miles.
Well, I mean, this is way longer than 5 miles, though.
Yes, but I do see a couple cutouts. The
Cut
question
across.
would be how much of it is closed.
Right.
They don't really have a way of knowing.
No. there had somebody next to it with its hood open. They looked like they were blocking that whole road too. The wind is chilly.
The wind feels so cold. I got my heat seater on.
Got the seat heater on. Take a little right too, because we didn't turn that on right away.
When I turned it on, it was
2:09. Never know if it's closed and somebody's there. You can always ask if they know how far it's blocked. Yeah. It might be blocked for logging, yeah. Or maybe a controlled burn. I doubt it this time of year, but yeah, I'm just watching the corners. You can tell this road is highly trafficked, probably by logging trucks. Around some of these corners.
yeah.
Yep. Try to keep my eye out for logging trucks, because those guys, they fly and they don't really move either. They're just like, yeah, move for me, please.
Yep.
Which I understand. If you were driving through here in a semi truck, I'd be. So that looks open that way, potentially. If we needed to backtrack, although that kind of looks like it just really goes up to the same spot. Yep. Muddy and snowy over here. Like a hiking trail. Supposedly I'm making a hard left, correct?
Correct.
Road closed ahead. Detour. Oh, perfect.
Oh, well, shucks. Thank you.
Remember how we were saying?
Yeah, how they do that in Pennsylvania. Which our detour is the BDR.
Timber sale area?
Yeah.
Timber's huge.
All
All right. Well,
right. There we go.
well, we'll see. Seems like it'll be fine.
It does.
This does look like it's driving along the ridge, which is beautiful.
Yeah. It's supposed to be stunning views.
Fred Hot Trail, number 141. It is chilly up here.
Yeah.
I put my seat heater on.
Wasn't quite enough though.
Might turn my heated steering wheel on, you know, might as well.
Oh, get those fingers.
Oh, look at the coyote.
Coyote. Oh,
Pretty.
beautiful.
You're probably scared them.
Probably. This is the second one today.
Yeah, I know. I feel lucky. Usually, you don't come across them much during the day, you know? I mean, obviously they're out foraging and stuff like that, but usually at night times when you hear them, but you never see them at night.
Right. Well, I don't want to see them at night.
Yeah, right. Usually you hear them right around when you're doing your camp kitchen cooking. And you're like, all right, well, this will be interesting. Dunk, dunk. Those cattle guards are not really effective anymore, though. They've really graded right over them.
They probably just don't have cattle over here anymore.
They must not.
I think they lease out parts of the national forest and then
Sure. Let them eat some of the grass and stuff.
I'm not sure how that works. But
I don't know either. This section obviously had some pretty big burn that went through here. Well, I'll take some of that too. My lips are dry. Ah, it's a beautiful drive. Coyote on this BDR route. What was the BDR route that we did? Is that MA BDR where we saw all the black bear?
yeah,
Yeah, we saw like a bunch.
we did.
Babies, mamas.
The cubs are pretty cute though.
They are. I'm glad that you see them from inside a vehicle though.
Oh, and then there was that one camping notch we did where
Yep.
the mama was circling us with the two cubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it MA? Or is that down in Arkansas actually? That might have.
be right. That was in the Ozarks.
Yeah, I think that was the Ozark
Yeah.
adventure route. Mud. Nasty.
I love it.
I hate the mud.
I love it.
I hate everything about the mud.
I love it so much.
It sounds cool, but I hate cleaning up after it. I hate the mess it makes.
I don't have to clean it.
Yeah, that's why you like the mud. You have none of the downsides of the
I
mud.
know. Love it.
What'd you say?
A ring, campfire ring.
Oh, yeah, there was a couple. I saw one on the other side over there too. A couple spots to camp along this, which is cool.
I think it would be a little chilly this
I think it would be cold. I'd prefer to push on and instead of doing like an early camp or something.
Oh, no, I'd rather push on with the camper since we'll have the opportunity to do that.
Yep. And again, we've got lights galore on this thing.
Right there. It would be fun to do this type of road with our lights.
Oh, it's so
at
much
night.
fun.
I don't think we've ever done this kind of road at night.
We haven't. No, I did in PA though.
You did.
Yeah.
Storm chaser.
Well, running away from a tornado in Pennsylvania. I don't know how that's even possible. But another little, there's a little offshoot road back there with a campsite on it.
Oh, nice. I feel like this route 6 to 8 weeks ago would just be so beautiful.
Yeah.
And temperature-wise, perfect.
Yeah. I would probably, if I was purposely coming here to do this, I'd probably do it somewhere around late September, early October, probably.
Yeah.
You
Agreed.
get a little bit of leaf changing too.
Yeah.
Not much. Obviously, this is mostly pine, but probably 10 degrees.
An hour ago, it was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Again, with those.
They're actually interspersed in here. You just can't really see them because they're kind of around at this
Yeah. The trees you're talking about?
age. Yeah.
Yeah. 7,400 feet right now. For us Western New Yorkers, that's like 7 times what we're used to.
That is true.
Well, more than that, right? 7.5 times almost. I think we live at 400 feet.
Yes. About 480 maybe, I think home is.
Yeah.
485 tops.
Snowy patch. Yeah, we have a couple hills near us that are higher. They call this Telephone Ridge, I guess.
Okay.
That's what that sign said back there.
Is that because they made telephone poles?
Probably, yeah. That would make sense.
That's my made-up version. That is not actually fact-checked.
Yeah, yeah. There was a nice campsite back there, too. A bunch along this route, if you needed to. Or wanted to, I guess.
Yeah.
Blind corner. These roads are so smooth, though. Make sure no logging trucks are coming. It's so chilly, I keep looking down to think that the AC is like blowing on my hands or something.
No, it's just the cold mountain
It says
air.
57, but the wind chill must be like
Wind chill's
40
gotta
something.
be, yeah.
Yeah. It's chilly.
No signal. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, finally. Off the grid. Ooh, stick down. Looks like everybody was going around that stick.
Yep. Well, it's hard to say. Was it a stick or a shadow of a stick?
A little bit of both. It'll be interesting to see how the GoPro does with like the sun shining through, though. I mean, it's hard for me to see sometimes with the sun shining through like that, so I can't imagine what the camera's seeing.
I love this.
Yeah.
It's like the pines are hugging you,
Yep.
but they're not pinstriping you.
Oh, yeah. There's room for 2 vehicles to pass here. It's amazing. Mixes of sloppy mud and snow. Which could be dangerous if that happened right when you needed to pass somebody.
Right?
Be a little slick. Ah, 7,600 feet.
Going up.
Heard something loud crack in the woods back there. Probably a Sasquatch.
Probably. Or a squirrel.
Yep. probably caught it on camera, but it's probably extremely blurry and looks just like a guy with a gorilla suit on. Shout out to all the Joe Rogan fans. They know. Ooh, it's real icy here. The one thing I don't want to drive on in these tires.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to some new tires. I think I'm gonna go with those Mickey Thompsons. My only concern is that they don't have a size that I really want. I would love like a 35 by 11 and a half, like
right.
a little bit thinner, just because they're a little bit easier to fit. But might just do the 12 and a halves, cut what needs to be cut, and call it a day, whatever.
I mean, you've already cut, you might as well cut.
I know, I'm so close. These 34s are, and these were Nitto 34s, and Nittos tend to run true to size or even large. But I don't know. Overall, I have really liked these tires. I would say they're really versatile, but my two complaints are that they're really bad in the snow and that they seem to have chopped relatively easy, I guess. It seems to be an issue in general with this truck, though. I think some of that is because of the really narrow rim that we're running. But I guess the other thing, so it was really the big thing was that they were bad in the snow, and second, and everybody says this about Nittos and Toyos, is that they're like steel tanks. You will not damage, like you will not puncture or like blow out a Nitto or a Toyo, but they ride like steel. Like they're very stiff. Yeah, they're one of the stiffest feeling tires. And for sure, these were definitely stiff.
That's a hard balance.
It is. You know, you get that puncture resistance and stuff though. That was probably the road that was closed. Ooh, stop sign, a random stop sign.
Random stop sign. Okay.
Let's see if we can hear anybody. Nope.
That view.
Yeah, that breeze coming off that mountaintop though. Oh, woo!
That would stay up here thing.
That just puts chills right through my flannel. It's rocky on this side.
Here.
God, the ride shock's eating it up though. Like it almost like it doesn't exist. It's funny though, probably on video you don't even notice that there's like
A little rocky section.
yeah, rocky sections and like I wouldn't call them potholes, but decent little divots and stuff.
Right.
Man, actual cattle guard this time. Wow, look at this.
View is about to break open and just be fantastic.
Like we're right on a ridge line here.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Wow. Holy. I wish I had cameras facing off the sides. You know what? That's a perspective I've never seen online. Is like
Sideways passenger
like a
view?
360. Yeah.
You're always looking out the front. Well, oh, did you see that? I'm like, nope.
Nope.
Looking out the side.
Yep. Some of the YouTubers like hang out the
Wow.
window with one and stuff. I find it very hard to drive and like hold the camera and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. That's amazing. Wow. What a view. We're like at the summit of a mountain right now.
Yeah, we are. We're riding them.
Burnt Point. Ooh, it feels like we're at the summit. Wow. Oh my god, like that's an insane view. There's a little pole here.
Yep, we'll do it.
Pull off and show people the view. Maybe take a couple photos quick.
Yes, please. We are not
Quick because it's cold, but
Here we are at the pinnacle of the Mogollon Rim. Standing nearly 7,500 feet above sea level, this dramatic escarpment marks the southern edge of Colorado Plateau and has been shaped by a million years of geological activity. The rim extends over 200 miles across central Arizona, offering some of the most spectacular views in the state. Historically, this area was used by Native American tribes as a seasonal migration route and has been a vital passage for explorers and settlers. It is hard not to feel humbled standing here, surrounded by nature's timeless beauty.
It's so cold.
It's so cold.
All right, we're back, people.
Oh.
It's too cold.
That wind.
That view is insane, though. Hopefully they can see that a little bit. Probably their view is us like driving off the side of a cliff.
Hopefully not. But kind of cool.
All right, back on the BDR route.
I love it.
Supposedly there's a campsite over here
Oh gosh.
on the ridge, which I think in the summertime would probably be insane.
That'd be amazing.
We're at
Summer.
7,700 feet.
Yeah.
So it looks
Oh,
like,
yeah, campground.
yeah.
I would do it in the summer, but the wind has to be brutal. I bet you it's up on that mountain.
Yeah, because it looks like it's a little bit farther down the map here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this wind is frigid.
Hi, baby.
It's got to be like 20-degree winds. It is
Right.
freezing. That forest road back there was covered by a lot of trees.
That's so.
Supposedly the campsite, or a campsite, is like right here somewhere. I don't see where. Oh,
Oh, this
this
pull
little
off.
tiny pull off, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right on that outlook there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Actually, it even has a number on it. Campsite number 18.
nice.
Wow. Awesome spot if you were here in the summer.
Not
This is right near
November.
Forest Service Road 145, the junction. Beautiful. Buddy! Whew.
Hey, I'm just gonna take a little wind
Break from the
breather.
windows? Yeah, it is
just to put that up
freezing.
Just a little.
So you want your window closed, baby? I'll close mine a little bit. Whew. Wow.
Oh, yeah, I can't get enough of this view, though.
Jeez. It's interesting that marker over there for topographics says 7,500 feet, but we're at 7,800. But I wonder if that's a lower part or
Looks
something.
like a lower section,
Yeah.
like out on the.
Wow, look how rocky that is. Isn't it crazy that trees even grow on that? Like, how
I don't
are
know
they?
how it just doesn't cave in on itself.
Yeah. How did they even like set their roots in that in the first place?
And then not be blown over in the wind.
They're well rooted.
You were pining for that joke there. I know. I had to repeat that one. I love that one. It does amaze me that there are strip road name signs.
Yeah. Yeah, like forestry road signs out here for what road you're on while
Yeah.
you're like
Off-road.
miles into the backcountry.
This is really neat terrain.
Yeah. This is rough over here. Oh, braking.
Whoa. Road dips.
I kind of.
Your phone.
Yeah. Phone fell off the
Ooh.
magnet. I will say though, shout out to Ride Shocks though. That ate that up like it was nothing. I don't know if that's going to be on video, but that was rough.
Wow.
We were going like 30 when we came over that hill.
Also, just completely distracted.
Yeah. Yeah, the view to the right is a little distracting. Distracted driving here is different than most people do distracted driving. Yeah, that section is extremely rough. Can you imagine that on a bike, though? That would buck you right off.
Oh, it would.
These shocks ate that up like nothing.
I know. I was so nervous. I was expecting just to
Our
like
old
bottom
system,
out.
I mean, I hate to knock Dobinsons because they really are a nice brand, but like those shocks, I don't know if there was just something wrong with the ones we had or something, but if you hit that with that, it would have just been crashing and smacking. Yeah, but we only had, I did the math on it, we only had about 30,000 miles on them.
Really?
Yeah, which is about a service interval on like a Fox or Kings or others, but according to Dobinsons, they say there's no service interval. And when I talked to them about it, they were like, "Oh, we've never had anybody need service." And I was like, "Okay, I mean, I don't know," but they were rough. And what's weird though is we're still running the same Dobinsons rear springs.
Another campsite.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So it's like we didn't change much.
No, not really.
The front springs are a lower rate, which helps. But the front never really was the problem. The rear, well, I mean it was, but the rear really was the problem. Now this side, probably from the wind and the snow and the icing and stuff, this side's a lot rougher.
Yeah.
But, oh, it's a pothole. And it just eats it up like nothing. Wow. It turned the GX into a Raptor.
Alright, I don't know about that.
You ever rode in a Raptor?
No.
Feels just like this, except for they have bigger tires, so like you get a little bit better cushion, you know.
Yeah.
I think they have 35s from the factory. Zooey is like a little dragon in my ear here.
Are we in the same state?
Doesn't feel like it, right?
Right.
We went from
Prickly pear and grassy mosses
with
to
grazing cow to
pine forest to
alpine peaks almost-ish.
What is that? You describe this route?
I don't know. Cattle garden. Dink dink. Wow.
Not what I think of when I think Arizona.
No. Before we came to Arizona earlier this year for that business trip, I and my naive self always thought Arizona was just desert. I thought it like same thing when we went to Nevada. I thought Nevada was just all desert. I had no idea.
Wild.
Yep. It's beautiful out here, like absolutely gorgeous. I love that there is, like, people say Arizona, oh, it's so hot. Why would you want to go there? It's 55 and frigid wind chill right now. There's it's changing seasons here. There's snow here. There's high elevations. There's low elevations. You kind of can have anything you want here.
I think it's hot when you don't leave the city.
Sure.
But I could be naive, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Although I've seen other YouTubers and Overlanders that it's in the mountains in July and it's still 95 degrees.
Right.
But that's better than 120 degrees.
Yep.
So,
And it's dry too, like 90. Yeah, these camp spots up on this whole ridge here are just insane. That one's actually on the Overlander. Phone fell off again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in the secondary holder here. I think my case, because it's not like an Apple case, the mag charger thing isn't as strong.
That could be, because I actually went with the Apple one this time.
Yeah.
Epic camp spots. This whole road is epic camp spots.
This suspension right now is blowing my mind. we would have had to crawl down this in the old one. And I'm sure the camera's not picking up like the intricacies in the ground, but it's like, this is pretty rough.
So great.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, it isn't a burden to drive on this. And it's not shaking the truck apart either. Alright, looks like we're going to be kind of getting off this plateau. It does look like if you take that forest road, you could be at Myrtle Point, right on the point
Wow.
to camp. which we're at 7,800 feet right now.
Do you feel the need to go see the point?
No.
That's
Looks
very
pretty muddy too.
Very muddy, very snowy.
No, I think I want to continue on, and I'd like to get us as close to the prickly pear area as we can. Exactly. Not that this isn't stunning up here.
It is stunning. A little chilly, but stunning.
Yeah. I think camping up here tonight would be. Yep. Looks like we're starting to come down now. 7,800 feet, dropping slowly.
Do you know what we peaked out at? 79 or
79 maybe and change. It'll actually tell you on here, I think. Oh, no, maybe not.
It's current.
Yeah. Somewhere in here it'll tell you your max elevation. Yeah, it was I think it was 79 and change, somewhere around there. Highest this vehicle's ever been.
That looks true, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we've done like Mount Washington and stuff out east, but that's nowhere near this.
That's just a steep climb.
Yeah. We've actually pretty much been camping above what Mount Washington would be. And Mount Washington's one of the highest peaks in the Northeast, right?
Right.
Oh, that's bumpy. This looks real mucky. Not as bad as I thought. A lot more like potholes and stuff on this side.
Yeah, not as well groomed as the logging side. Only.
Interesting.
Oh, I saw that online.
There's endless exploration back here. It really is wild. Somewhat blind corner. There we go.
Probably coming up on something called Horseshoe Vista. Vista. I guess it depends on where you're from. And then there's another one from Monterey you look at.
Cool.
Actually, almost
What's that?
we're just doing really well on this section time-wise.
Yeah, I mean, it's like super, I don't want to say smooth, but pretty smooth, just forest roads. You can kind of just go like
Yeah.
30 the whole way. Roughly. Your phone finally fell. Some of these bumps are, the hard part is you can't see some of these bumps because of the shadows. Muddy and bumpy. This has been an amazing drive. Highly recommend this. we would have been bouncing everywhere. This is very rough. Holy cow. You know what, a lot of that's rough too is because people like me, you're coming down it and you're braking.
Yeah.
So it's just like getting those braking impacts, which just digs out the ground even more. And well, I guess also people going up are digging too, right? Thought I heard like a side-by-side or a four-wheeler. You heard that too? This side's very rough.
What was that about going 30 miles an hour?
Yeah, we're down to 25 now. It's always a balance though too, like if you go a little bit faster you kind of bounce over the stuff too, so. This side's definitely a lot rougher though. I can't believe how much this is eating up all these bumps though. That should be just the law across every state. Yeah. How wild is this portion though? Like,
okay.
I just feel like we came to a whole another country or something.
Well then. Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, there's your horseshoe vista you were talking about.
Yeah.
Camp only within 300 feet of the road. But you can, anywhere you want, within 300 feet of the road. This must be maybe a popular road because this is wide enough to fit like 2 semis.
Yeah.
This is huge. Definitely going to return to this when it's a little bit warmer.
It's like a top epic level for me.
Stay to the right. I would highly recommend anybody that goes on this airs down their tires though. There's a lot of real rough spots.
Also miles and miles and miles long.
Yeah, miles and miles of dirt and gravel road. That's rough. Might as well air down and have some comfort. How cool is this area? All wide open. Wildlife habitat area. All kinds of trails going through there too. Huh. Supposedly up here is that Horseshoe Vista.
Well, why don't we take a quick look?
Yeah. Stretch our legs a little.
See, based on the wind. 7,788 feet. Oh my.
Look at that power line run that they made out there.
Right? It's crazy the way they cut that through.
Wow. Keep going?
Yes, please.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stop.
No problem. Beautiful. Hiking path. The Horton Springs hiking trail. Cool. This would be beautiful to hike up here.
Yeah, I could see just setting up a camp, like base camp,
Yeah.
going on
Going
hikes,
exploring.
going in the wildlife area, just having a quiet weekend.
It says 15 miles an hour, so little fourth gear cruise.
This section's so self-evident.
Yeah. Maybe touristy to get up to that vista, maybe.
Maybe that's the Subaru.
That was a Volvo.
How was it?
Yeah.
I don't
XC70
really
probably.
pay attention.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm usually better at cars. I like the Volvo SUVs. They're actually really nice for like a every day. I need to get up to ski country. Very safe. They have like the highest safety ratings. They're very comfortable. As far, I mean, I know I say this all the time, but I think they're one of the very few brands that works with chiropractors on their seats. Their seats are so comfy. They have a pretty nice all-wheel drive system. For the longest time, they were using a haul deck system, which is mostly front-wheel drive and adds rear, which there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just, it's not as good as like an Audi or honestly even a Mercedes system. But it's good though. I think it was more one of those things they used to be better and then they kind of had to find some efficiency, so they moved to haul decks. That's my guess on why. Because like the old Volvo wagons, like the old like XC70s back in the day,
Yeah.
these things were tanks. They'd go through everything. I can't say it enough how happy I am with the way this rides now. I mean, it literally has made this entire trip like comfortable. Highway driving, phenomenal. Rough roads, phenomenal. Just eats it up. Super, super happy with that purchase. I mean, in some ways, it's like all the specs on it are competitive / class leading. So it's like that already on paper is great. I think the big factor though is that they're custom tuned for your weight of your vehicle. I mean, you can't really beat that, you know. If you had Fox or Kings or any of those custom tuned for your vehicle, they're also going to be great, you know. Now, what makes a vehicle really smooth is having high-end shocks and the vehicle being light.
Yeah.
You know? That's why they try to keep those like trophy trucks and stuff, massive suspension travel, and they try to keep them as light as possible. They've gotten heavier over the years, but they try to keep them as light as possible.
Aspen.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're seeing aspen trees.
Okay.
It is muddy and wet over here. Snowy too. It is wild that we're like in Arizona and you're seeing like snow. And then we're on pavement.
What? For how long?
Right? Obvious.
No, we were going to be on pavement.
As we transition onto the road portion of Section 4, we're wrapping up an unforgettable leg of the Arizona Backroad Discovery Route. From rugged trails to the breathtaking vistas along the Mogollon Rim, this adventure has been nothing short of spectacular. If you've enjoyed the journey, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Triple Locked Adventures. And don't forget to tune in next week as we continue exploring this incredible route. Until then, stay safe, keep exploring, and we'll see you out there.